Before diving into the video, let me just give you a quick spoiler here. I'm totally bullish on this company and I have the thesis to back it. So, in this video, I will go through every single reason why I am investing in this company. So, guys, welcome to the channel. So, today we will talk about BarkBox, which is merging via a SPAC with Northern Star Acquisition Corporation, and the ticker symbol is STIC. So, without wasting any more time, let's just jump into the video. So, if we look at the sources, and ownership of funds, we can see that the SPAC cash in trust is about 254 million. And if we look at the pipe capital, it is about 200 millions, which is a huge number. We usually see about 100 million in pipe. Apart from that, we are getting 1.5 billion from Bark rollover, so the enterprise total value will be $1.6 billion. Moving on, let's talk about BarkBox, who they are and whom they serve. So, BarkBox is an exclusively canine focused company which provides monthly subscription service for dog products such as treats, foods, and goodies. And as you can see, their motto is to make all dogs happy. So let's start with the product line. They started with BarkBox in 2012, which includes toys and plushies. In 2017, they came up with a new product which is Super Chewy, which included super durable toys. Then in 2019, they launched their Bark Home, which served all essentials such as beds, leashes, collars, etc. And lastly, in 2020, they launched two new lines, Bark Bright and Bark Eats. Bark Bright is for proprietary dog dental solutions and other health and wellness platforms, whereas Bark Eats is for personalized healthy food blends and services. So if you look at their numbers, their net revenue in financial year 2021 is $369 million and their net revenue growth is 65%. And if we look at the margin, it is 60%, which is phenomenal. It's really hard to see such big margins these days in this competitive market. And being an investor, I love to see these numbers. So let's talk about their market. Dogs are a huge, growing, and global market. And as we all know, this is not restricted to any country, community, or groups, because all human beings love and care for dogs. And when we have one in our home, we love them as our kids. And being a pet owner, I can tell that if there is something which makes my dog happy, then that product will make me happy too. And I'm ready to spend a few dollars every month for this. So BarkBox industry and total addressable market are huge. The market is growing rapidly with a variety of tailwinds about which we will talk in a while. The industry is economically resilient. They don't have to go through the economic cycle like other sectors such as real estate or automobile. And also, there is no clear or dominant leader in this space. And if we look at the active subscription of BarkBox, which was around 80,000 in 2014, they have grown more than 1.1 million active subscriptions in financial year 2021, which is really good. They have more than 6.5 million BarkBox customers as they also sell their products through other partnerships. And if we talk about their database, they have about 11 million total contacts, which means that whenever they launch a new product, they can instantly contact 11 million people. And apart from this, they also have 8.5 million social media followers. And just wait a second. Isn't that dog cute? Let me know in the comment section what you think. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So, looking at their various social media platforms and comparing it with companies like Chewy, which is a big company in this sector, and as of today, Chewy's stock price is trading at $90 per share with a market cap of $37 billion. And if we search hashtag Chewy on TikTok, the video got 68.4 million views, whereas BarkBox has about 61.1 million views. But when I watched the videos of Chewy, I found that a lot of people are using hashtag Chewy for gum TikToks. And if we look at Instagram, Chewy has about 625k followers, meanwhile BarkBox has 1.7 million followers, which is 3 times more than what Chewy has. And if we look at Twitter, BarkBox has 309k followers, whereas Chewy has just 45k followers, which just shows the digital reach that BarkBox has over Chewy. And bigger social media presence means that they have more potential customers. And before we move further, I just wanted to let you know that we are also available on Instagram and Twitter. So please check us out and join our Discord community, as you can find this slide deck in our Discord. All the links are provided in the description below. So moving on, let's look at some Google trends. If we look at the Google trend for buying a puppy, we can see that there is a huge jump in 2020. And also, if we look at adopting a puppy, the trend's on a rise since quarantine. So people are buying a puppy or adopting dogs way more as compared to previous years. And these puppies are not going anywhere for the coming years. And this huge jump in puppy and dogs at home means huge business opportunity for BarkBox. So considering everything, BarkBox has a growing market, great digital presence, and they also have a NPS score of 70 plus, which is very good. It shows that 70% of BarkBox customers like their products and recommending it to other people. Even I got to know about BarkBox through a friend. And when they have such a good line of products, they can easily cross sell. The people who buy Super Chewer or BarkBox also tend to buy Bark Bright and Eats. So, all these things combined, the next question which arises is how do they sell their products? BarkBox has more than 2,300 retail outlets carrying their products. They have also partnered with Amazon, and their year over year growth at Amazon is 2.5 times. And along with that, they also have their own website. Other than Amazon, they have also partnered with Target, Costco, Petco, Walmart, and others. BarkBox has seen 2 times new subscription growth in the financial year 2021. They have a record high monthly product retention rate of 94.4%. This means that BarkBox is retaining 94.4% of their customer every month. And being a subscription based business, 94% is a very good number. BarkBox has a gross margin of 60%. And if you look down below, starting from 2018 till 2023, their gross margin is expected to be around 60%. And they also have a 179% year over year increase in revenue from new product lines in the first half of financial year 2021. As you can see from this graph, starting from financial year 2021 till the year 2023, their projected growth is phenomenal. Apart from all this, they also have a 3.5 time increase in consumer cross selling year over year in the first half of financial year 2021. And being an investor, these are the things I love to see in a company so that I don't have to worry about my investment after the market closes and I can sleep a little better at night. So let's talk about what I think of this company. Clearly, looking at the Google Trends, there are a lot of new pets and a lot of new pet owners. So it's a rapidly growing market. BarkBox has an NPS score of 70 plus, which is very good. They also have great customer support because their social media presence is huge and they have great customer care services. Apart from this, they have a very good margin of 60%, which is very rare to find. BarkBox also has great partnership with retail stores like Dunkin' Donuts, PetSmart, CVS, Walmart, Costco, etc. So, being an investor, these are the things I love to see in a company. So, guys, if you're still here with us, thank you so much for sticking around till the end. Before logging off, I just have a request. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It really motivates us to make more videos. Thank you again, and we wish you a very happy and prosperous new year. See you again in the next video. Thank you.